Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, Patsun, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/cheating exposed, where we have yet another example of why you should never date a party girl. Let's begin. My girlfriend and her best friend went to a strip club. Posted by Reddit user Independent Object.
So, my girlfriend and her best girlfriend went on a road trip for the weekend to Germany. Just the two of them to visit and have some time with each other. They like going out and stuff. As far as I know, the best friend is usually quite popular with guys, but my girlfriend behaves, and I've never had any trust issues with her before. Anyhow, they went out until pretty late on the Saturday and all, but she didn't tell me much about the night. On Sunday, she mentioned it was quite a crazy city to party, but that's it. Then couple of days later she comes back home and I asked how everything was, and what did she mean by a crazy city to party. She went on explaining the night, and at one point she just slid in there. So then we went to this strip club for females, stayed there for a while, then went to this other place, as if it was nothing. I stopped her there and asked about the strip club. She then went on about how it was a strip club for girls, where there were naked guys dancing and all. She said she found it awkward, and after a while they left. I myself have never been to a strip club, but I don't think it's something normal that you just do on a night out, without even asking your partner if they're okay with it. Am I wrong about this? I am also pretty sure that if it was the other way around, and I go out with the boys and end up in a strip club, it would be a big problem in the relationship. I'm also sure it would be something commented amongst her friends, where they would think I am a pervert. She agrees that this is a bit of a double standard, but she says it's not the same, that for girls a strip club is not sexual.
That's stupid! You're stupid! Stop being stupid!
Any females care to comment or advice on this? What are your opinions on this? Edit. I never said she's cheating. I see a lot of comments about that. Maybe wrong sub, was just asking on opinions about it.
Oh, OP, you are definitely posting on the right sub. Well, at least not for this post, for the post that you will make not too long from now. OP, she didn't tell you about it until after for a very specific reason. You see, young lad, if she wouldn't like it if you did it, then she shouldn't do it either, right? And what does she mean that for girls it's not sexual? It's a fucking strip club. What the hell is it for then? Reading books? Look, man, if she continues to hang out with that best friend of hers or continues to go to these degenerate parties, it's only a matter of time before she hooks up with someone while they are having these girls' nights or trips. Good luck with that. I'll be looking out for your next update. And now for today's second story. The final update to my best friend is marrying my ex-boyfriend. Posted by Reddit user Sarah E. Carson.
I have known my best friend Lily since the first grade. We grew up with each other. We even used to live right next door to each other. She's always been there for me. In high school, Alex and I dated for almost 3 years, from freshman year to the summer before junior year. He was in the year ahead of me, and we got together fast. However, after months of love bombing turned into 2 years worth of emotional and sexual abuse, I finally told Lily that I needed away from Alex. She made sure I got away from him, reported him and had him expelled anonymously. I never went into detail with her about what he had done to me, so maybe that's what I did to deserve this. After high school, Lily moved up north for college. We kept in touch and are still very close. She decided to live there after she graduated, even though she comes down to see me every other weekend. Lily had told me a month ago that she and her long-distance boyfriend were engaged and asked me to be her maid of honor with this huge gift she sent me through the mail. Of course I said yes. With the gift, she told me they would move to my city within the next month or so, because it was always our dream of living by each other and raising our kids as neighbors. I've never met her boyfriend. I never really asked to, because she was happy, and from all the things I've heard about him, he was a gentleman and treated her like a queen. Lily would call him Al, so nothing clicked until this morning when I saw his full name on the wedding invitation, with the photo of she and him on the back. I called her to make sure that was him, that she knew it was him, and to my surprise, she did. She told me that he never mistreated her or betrayed her in any way, not even a raise in voice once. She told me he changed, but I was baffled. I asked her what about what he did to me, and she said I guess he didn't want to change for you. I was fuming. I told her I may reconsider being the maid of honor, and she blew up at me, saying that she's always been there for me and that I was a terrible friend, but she never once told me about this. She never told me who he was, though I should have asked. I know I should have told her back then, but when it happened, I had no idea how to even express it all. I have no idea what to do. Now for OP's first update. Thank you all for the advice. I haven't gotten to read all of them just yet, but I wanted to make an update here right now because I'm not sure if I will later. I sent a message to Lily last night before bed that I don't feel comfortable attending the wedding because of him and what she said to me. She didn't respond, so I went to bed. At around 5 this morning, she called me and asked me if she could come see me and that it's urgent. I had no idea what to say, so I said, if he's not with you, okay. About 2 hours later, she was at my house. I knew something was off, but I didn't know until we sat down. We talked over coffee. She admitted to keeping it a secret because she didn't want me to feel triggered and honestly didn't think it'd work out in the end like this. I told her you still dated my abuser, and she got quiet after that for a minute or two before she apologized over and over again for it, and then told me what he did after I sent her that message last night. I don't want to be too detailed, but Alex wasn't happy at all with my message and took it out on Lily. He got worse when she made a remark about how she was the one who got him expelled, and it only got worse. She came here as soon as she could because she had nowhere else to go and she couldn't stay with him anymore. She told me it was me he really wanted and was just marrying her to get to me. She also told me things he did before all of this that apparently never waved any red flags in front of her when it happened, but she was in love. I couldn't really blame her. She's breaking off the engagement as I type this. She's blocking him on everything and doesn't plan on going back to get the rest of her stuff. I told her she can stay for a while, but I don't think I can go back to how we were before. She understands and hasn't said anything else about it, only thanking me for helping her. I told her I was just being there for her. She plans to transfer to the school here, she's a teacher, and get her own place within the next few weeks. I told her she didn't have to rush, but she didn't want to burden me anymore. But I don't think we can be friends after this. I can't forgive her. She had no remorse whatsoever saying that stuff to me, hiding who she was dating behind my back because it was him. But right now, I have to be the better person and be there for her because she was there for me too. This is going to be my only update. I don't think I can make another one, given everything, but thank you for all of your support and advice. It means so much to me, and I hope that anyone who may go through this, or something similar at least, that you find peace as well. I haven't found it just yet, but I'll find it soon enough. We'll both find it. Thank you all again. And now, for OP's final update. Trigger warning: coercion and assault. Since the last update, Lily had moved into her own apartment closer to her new job, which was across town. I hadn't spoken to her since the day she moved out about 2 weeks ago. She only stayed with me for a few days, though I offered to help. She told me she appreciated it, but didn't want to be a burden. Many of you told me to watch out for her, which I did for my own sake. She's texted me a couple times, reaching out, but I haven't responded. I don't plan to. What she did absolutely destroyed me and our friendship, and I don't ever plan to take her back into my life. However, something happened. She called me at 1 a.m. last night, asking to stay on the phone with me until she calmed down. I was confused and asked what was going on, but she just kept talking about the weather and how she was doing good at her new job. It didn't take me long to realize that she was only talking to keep herself safe. After about 10-ish minutes, she whispered he's gone, and after another minute, she started to tell me what was going on. Apparently, Alex had broke into her apartment and tried to reason with her, trying to get back together with her. She told him no, and he kept begging, to the point the begging turned into threats and coercion. I'm not going to go into details for everyone's sake, especially hers, but she called me and he stopped at once. He ended up leaving and she called the cops after she got off the phone with me. A cop stayed at her apartment with her in case he came back, but he ended up getting arrested anyways for driving with a suspended license. I hadn't talked to Lily much since. I swore that what she did was unforgivable and that I could never take her back. But I've checked up on her, given everything that happened, and have told her that even though we aren't friends, I don't want her to feel like she's alone, especially in emergencies. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if something even worse happened to her because I didn't answer her call. We aren't friends, but girls protect girls no matter what. I just wanted to give this final update for my own sake and clarity, maybe spread awareness. I'm honestly not so sure. Again, thank you for the advice and hopefully, I won't have to update again.
Damn, OP. Lily should definitely file a restraining order against your ex. And just in case there's a next time, she should call the cops right away. Not you. I mean, what if he becomes violent? What the hell does she expect you to do over the phone? Look man, as a courtesy, you should send her a last text message stating this. She should have another plan just in case he ever comes back. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my channels for you to watch absolutely free. So please consider subscribing to me on Rumble and on YouTube. Both will be linked in the description box down below. Thanks for listening everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, consider subscribing to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.